I'm muted. I'm muted. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, just opening the doors for our Instagram fam. We are live on Instagram. Good morning. We are live, almost live on Facebook. Let's get this party started. It has been a week. I'm grateful. I'm here. I am in good health. It's still Saturday morning. Let's go ahead and get ready. Facebook is open. Let's get ready for these tap in, y'all. Y'all know how we do it.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Good morning, Lola, Rui, 888. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Welcome. We're here. I'm here.
Tap in.
Oh man, you guys. This week
Tap in.
has been amazing in that
Tap in.
I had to take it easy. After last week's tap in, your girl was out of it. Turns out the flu visited my home. Oh my gosh. But I am on the other side of the flu and I am grateful. Just a little bit of, still a little bit of that flu grogginess and congestion, but doing way better than I was last Saturday after the tap in. How are we doing? What are we doing this Saturday? How's your week been? I told you guys about my week. Good morning, Eternal Shine. Hey, Tracy. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So glad to be here. Blow the whistle. I'm going to go ahead and get my candle lit. It's Saturday. Time to tap in. Welcome. All right, got my candle going. Everything's right within fingers reach, hands reach. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome, everyone. I am Shamika Cotton, your host for Saturday Morning Tap-In, where we come together every Saturday morning to set some powerful intentions, because we believe a little bit of intentionality goes a long way. So we come together every Saturday to hold this space with each other and to think about the week we've had and talk about the week we've had and thinking about the day ahead or the week ahead and saying, what do I want to stir up inside of me so that I can bring it to wherever I go today, right? Whatever you're missing is because you ain't brought it, baby. Okay, you got to bring it first. So that's what we do here on Saturday Morning Tap In. We stir up that magic and that power inside of us. And then we take some time to have some uplifting conversations. And then we do a little bit of journaling. We are still working our way through 100 days of gratefulness. So go ahead, if you haven't already, go ahead and get you something to write with, get your journal. And we'll take some time to journal for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We'll talk more about that later for those of you who are new here. But go ahead, my series regulars. I see you guys filing in today. Go ahead and greet those in the chat. Good morning, some more 2K. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Rev Ree in the house. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So yes, you guys. Oh, I just dropped my pen. But yes, I am grateful to have made it to today and to be feeling so much better. How was your week? What are we celebrating this week? What else are we grateful for? I'm grateful for my health. I got a lot of projects that I've been working on. So I've made some really wonderful steps in those projects. So I'm really grateful for that. Go ahead, put it in the chat. What are you grateful for this week? What do you want to give yourself some credit for, right? I know something good happened in your hood today. So go ahead, Juicy Catering. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. All right. So today is 222. You guys, it's a magic number, 222. Yeah. What does that mean for anyone? Does anyone have anything that means for them? 222. When you see your angel numbers 222, what do you guys think about that? Today being the 22nd day of February. Some more 2K3 says doing a 60-day scene challenge. Wow, that sounds amazing. And that sounds very committed. 60 days? That is awesome. What day are you on and how is it going, Stephen? Tell us all about it. Put a little something in the chat. And who are you doing this 60-day scene challenge with? What is the group that you're doing things with? When I was thinking about 222, yeah, when I was thinking about the triple twos today, I was like, okay, two, I think about partnerships, right? Community. That's what I think about when I think about two. What are things that need to be paired together, right? Yin and the yang balance, right? That's what I think about when I think about 222. So, but speaking of community, wondering what group are you doing this 60-day challenge with? Because community is so important. Welcome. What is that? The hits, rah, rah. Welcome. I figured out your name. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So let's just go ahead and take a moment, you guys, to just center ourselves. Let's just take a moment to center ourselves. So what that means for those who are joining us, it's just a moment for us to just breathe, to take in the moment, right? So go ahead wherever you are. Find yourself with your feet nice, planted on the floor, allowing your chair, if you're sitting in the chair, or if you're sitting on the ground, right? Maybe you're sitting, whether you're sitting Indian style or you're sitting any kind of way comfortably. Allow the ground or the chair, maybe you're still laying in bed listening, allow the bed to support you. Allow yourself to surrender and to give into it. But see if you can do it and still maintain some sense of erectness, right? Where you're still sitting in your power, though, surrendered, but in your power and in your body. See if you can find that balance. All right. And so let's take a nice cleansing inhale. We inhale. And we let it out. And as we let it out, we are releasing any tension in the body. As we exhale, we are allowing ourselves to be more relaxed in the moment, to feel that grounding connection, right? Feeling that energy running from the ground up through our spine and up and out and through our head, feeling that connection. Let's take another cleansing inhale. We inhale and exhale. And feel free to let it out with a slight sigh, whatever sound. And as we're just breathing and being within ourselves, allowing ourselves to feel our bodies and in this moment, knowing that everything we need is right here in this moment, that everything we need for the next moment begins right here in this very moment. Knowing that in this moment, we can let go of whatever came before and be completely here, surrendered in this moment. And let's take one more cleansing inhale. We inhale. Breathing in deeper than ever and letting it go. And just allowing ourselves to be in this place of relaxation. I'm going to go ahead and set my timer just for 1 minute. Can you give yourself 1 minute just to be? We begin being. Breathing. Enjoying the peace of this moment. Listening, surrendering. Checking in with different parts of your body as you are still being. If there's any tension, you're letting it go. We are giving ourselves 1 minute. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Where did my book go? I just saw it. Awesome. So go ahead in the chat, go ahead and put in what intention would you like to set today? Right? We've already taken this moment to really just have a moment to center ourselves within ourselves and within the environments that we're in. What intention would you like to set today? Go ahead and put it in the chat. And while you're doing that, go ahead and put a number in the chat, a number between 1 and 100. A number between 1 and 100. Whoever gets closest to the number will be the one picking the journal prompt that we will be engaging with today. Some more 2K3 says, I saw a teacher's old post about the 60-day scene challenge and decided to do it for myself. Each day, I pick a scene to break down and to learn. I add it at the end of the week, and then you self-tape 2 of them. That's good. That's a good challenge. I just think about how in tune your instrument is going to be for doing this challenge. And not only that, thinking about how you actually doing these exercises and engaging with your artistry is opening you up and drawing even more opportunities to you. So you are on a path of just winning and doing all things good for yourself. So thank you so much for sharing that. That's a beautiful and wonderful thing. And so when you're taping them, are you putting them on the internet or do you just save them for yourself? Just curious. So go ahead, you guys. Good morning, Regina. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. So good to see you here. Thank you for stopping by and tapping in. Let me go ahead and have a little bit more coffee to lubricate these vocal cords that are, let me tell you, this voice, Mookie, is so much better than it was last week. 1,000% better than it was last week. And I'm looking for, I could have swore I put that book right here, but I don't know where I put it. No, I don't know where it is. But yes, go ahead. Feel free. Put your intentions in the chat. Some more says, let me tell you about how alignment. Oh, an alignment story. Stephen says, I was at the library. My friend emailed me about working with the teacher. You read it. You'd never heard of the teacher. And so, wait, is there more, Stephen? Like, you got to sit. I mean, I'm like, no, I'm all linked in. Is there more? So he's at the library. My friend emailed me about working with a teacher. You read it and never heard of the teacher. And so is that the teacher you're talking? Okay, but back to the story. Right. So then the friend emailed Stephen about the acting teacher. Never heard of the teacher. 5 minutes later, he says, a man came in and saw that he had scripts on the table. All right, tell us more. We love to hear these stories about just synchronicity and divine alignment. Really inspiring, because you never know when you share this story. Even for me, it just reminds me and inspires me to be open to these moments for also myself and for others. And so the man said he used to take acting and was looking for that specific teacher. Hello. He gave her first name, and it was the same teacher the friend had emailed him about. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. Okay? Synchronicity. And something similar. And go ahead, you guys who are just joining us, go ahead and put a number in the chat. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, put a number in the chat between 1 and 100. And that will be who's picking the journal prompt for today. You know, that is amazing. So Stephen, you're in the hot seat today. What did that say to you? How did that make you feel when that happened? Put that in the chat for us. I had something similar, something synchronistic happened to me just yesterday. So I had a long list of things that I was working on. And one of the things that I had on my list to do, I kept kind of like fighting with myself, like I need to start working on this right now, but I hadn't wrapped up a previous project that I was working on. I had to finish that project before I could get to work on the one that I was really fighting myself, like, you got to get this done. You got to get this done. And so I finally finished the other project. And just as I was about to start working on the other project, and that project was writing a note to someone, a thank you note to someone, I happened to click on YouTube, and they had just started moderating a panel. The person that I was writing a thank you note to. And I was like, it turns out that I was exactly where I was supposed to be at that time in terms of getting my work done. And, you guys who have been around, my series regulars, you guys have been here all the time. You guys kind of know how my mind works. I'm always, pushing myself and wanting to get more done, and that was such a wonderful reminder. Like, Shamika, I'm gonna need you to be easy, right? I have these two sides of me that the one side of me that's just like, trust, everything's working out. And then the other side that is so driven and just has so much that she wants to accomplish, that I want to accomplish. And I'm like, come on, let's get to it. Why is this project taking so long? And then to be reminded when I actually started working on that project, and then I clicked on YouTube, that they were there doing a live panel. And it was just a reminder to me that there is divine timing for everything if we can just trust. And so for me, that reminded me and gave me an opportunity to just breathe and say, it's okay. You're not late, right? Oh, the anxiety of feeling late, right? You're not late. It's going to get done. You're not missing out on anything. Everything is working out. Be easy, right? And so some more 2K3 says, it showed him that he was in alignment with his passion and his goals, to trust. That word again, trust, right? The first scene that he taped this morning, I wrote the word trust on top of it, and that will be the intention for today, to trust. That's going to be our intention today, Stephen. That is going to be our intention today. Unique Gloryfield, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. So glad to see you tuning in over on YouTube. For those who are new here, Did you guys know that we are live streaming on 3 platforms right now? We are on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles, Instagram at Shamika Chronicles, and Facebook at Shamika Chronicles. We are all over. So wherever you're tuning in from, welcome. Trust you are in the right place at the right time. In the right place at the right time. And so that is going to be our intention for the day. And because I am still recuperating and getting and rejuvenating, and my body and my health is still being restored, we are going to keep this Saturday morning tap in nice and tight, right? We're going to go ahead and move into our intention setting. But first, let's see who was closest to the number for today. Who was closest to the number for today? Hey, Mr. Parker, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Hey, Mrs. Gina A.V., welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. You guys have one more moment, one more opportunity for those who have just joined us. Cheer blessing. Feel free to go ahead, put a number in the chat between 1 and 100. We are going to find out who will be picking our journal prompt today from the book we're working our way through, 100 Days of Gratefulness. Unique says that she can relate. I have a petition to finish since February 4th, and everything else has jumped in front of finishing it. I've accepted that it's not time to finish it right now. Like I just had to, put my hand over my heart and over my chest for that, because Unique, I can so relate to that, right? And sometimes I wonder, one thing, right? One, does our anxiety or this sense of being late or behind, does it in some ways kind of push things or make things harder for us to finish, right? I know for one thing, it doesn't make the experience of the time enjoyable, right? And I know that we are meant to enjoy our journeys. And so, yes, I totally can relate. Unique goes on to say, apparently, now is the time for me to do other equally important projects, and the petition will get finished in its right and divine time. That trust, right? There's trust. There's patience. I'm putting that in. Trust, patience. I'm going to put gentleness, grace. I just added those things in so we can stir those things up for us, because apparently this is something that we need for that we need for today's tap in, something that we're all kind of feeling. I was just thinking about last week's show, still thinking about the spiritual escrow, right? Where your good is being held for you in spiritual escrow for the perfect time, right? The perfect time where you're able to receive it and enjoy it to its fullest, right? But what do you do in that time between, right? How do you enjoy? How do you still embody joy in the meantime, while you're still holding the faith for whatever it is that you're holding the faith for, right? That thing that you're wanting to demonstrate or to express. What do you do in the meantime? And I think in the meantime, you tap in on Saturday mornings, right? So you can recalibrate and release anything any things that may have accumulated or things that may have dampened your vibration. And you just reset and you reaffirm what you know is true, right? That things are always working out for your best and highest good. Just breathe that in. Things are always working out for my best and highest good. And let's just take a moment to affirm that. Let's affirm that 3 times, all right? Things are always working out for my best and highest good. Things are always working out for my best and highest good. And let's just take a nice inhale and breathe that in. And I trust. All right. So the number that was closest to the number, and you guys, the number is a number 2. The number 2, between 1 and 100. On this day of 2s, the number was 2. And the closest person to it, let's see, everybody was over. Everybody was over. The closest person would be 67. Some more, 2K3. That would be you. And feel free to select a number on the screen. Let me put the screen up for you to select for our journal prompt today. And we will go ahead and set our intention and then move on to our journaling. What number will it be? I have an idea. Welcome, Just Real 89. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Divine time. Trust, patience, gentleness, grace. Welcome to those who are tuning in on Facebook and Instagram. I see you guys sending the hearts and the likes. I knew it. Stephen, I knew you were going to pick 2. I knew it. I knew it, my fellow series regular. Number 2 it is on this day of 2s. On this day of 2s. Awesome. So let me go ahead and get this queued up for our number 2. Okay, great. So we got our journal prompt ready. And so let's go ahead and let's get back to our intentions that we're setting for today. Divine timing. I'm going to put that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the intentions up on the screen. And for those who are new here, there is something about coming together and being intentional in community. Being intentional within community, in connection with others, right? There is a spiritual scripture that says, where 2 or more are gathered, there I will be in the midst. And that is all the power, presence, omniscience of God, the universe, the Most High, whatever you want to call it. And so I am grateful that we get to activate that in Saturday morning tap-in, where we come together in community and we set the intention for what we would like to express, what we would like to share in the world by first turning it on within us, ourselves. All right. So let's just go ahead and just take a moment to breathe as we set our intentions. Breathing comfortably. We've spoken about a lot of wonderful things today. We had some really inspiring conversations, some really uplifting thoughts, things that remind us that there is a higher frequency to vibrate on, that we get to choose to enjoy the moment or how we want to experience the moment, that it is always available for us. But first, we must bring our awareness to it so that we can open our consciousness to experience it, to think it, to demand it, to expect it. There is abundance all around us, health all around us, love all around us, an abundance of all that is good all around us. And so we take this opportunity with our intentions to have our minds opened to this ever presence of good and goodness. Releasing any thoughts of limitations, releasing any ways where we may be tempted to play small. Affirming that we are showing up today as our full big selves. As our great selves. That is our desire to reach for higher within each of us. And we set the intention that we will trust more today and this week as we go forward. Breathing and remembering the stories that remind us to trust, the synchronistic moments that remind us that everything is going to be okay. Because all is well. And as we know this, and as we trust this, we are opening ourselves up to be in vibrational alignment with that truth, because our words have power, our feelings have power, our thoughts have power. And we're just breathing in this moment. We set the intention as we go forward today to be patient with ourselves, to be patient with others, to be forgiving in advance, to give beforehand, to be giving of love, peace, patience beforehand, right now. We set our intention to be gentle with ourselves, to be gentle in our thoughts about others, to be gentle with ourselves as we learn to do new things and to embody new things, to be gentle with ourselves as our bodies continue to grow and change, to be gentle with ourselves as the seasons of our lives change. Allowing more grace to be expressed in, as, and through us. Allowing more joy, allowing more love, allowing more peace. And so as we go forward today, we are grateful for those synchronistic moments that remind us of the very powerful intentions that we have set today. Let our eyes be open to all the goodness that surrounds us. And if we see any moment lacking of goodness, let us be the good that the moment requires. Let us meet the moments of this day and this week with love, kindness, gentleness, and all that is good, and so it is. Just allow that to settle. Quinn, welcome. Oquendo, welcome. Peace, protection, projection of an abundance of love and positive energy. Yes. We add that to our powerful energy and space that we are holding, that we are carrying forward today. I appreciate all of you for sharing your energy. And for doing this work, this important work, just Act 6949. Barbie Slays 24. Hey, Sue. Good morning, sunshine. Thank you all. Whether you just listened and allowed those intentions to be activated in your consciousness, the seeds that will be the fruit that you enjoy as you go forward today. And so going forward, we go. Today's journal prompt is, who do I appreciate and why? That is today's journal prompt. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. For those who are new here, we set the timer for 10 minutes and 10 seconds for us to engage with the journal prompt. So you may answer the journal prompt in one word. But what we do on Saturday Morning Tap-In is we allow the journal prompt to take us down on the page. But now that we've had this wonderful intention setting session, we've had some uplifting conversations. By now we are vibrating higher. We are open. Allow more to flow through you and to see what wants to come through you on the page. So even if you write, who do you appreciate, the same name over and over, or I can't think of anything over and over, just allow your hand to move across the page, across the keyboard, and see what else wants to come out. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct. It doesn't have to make sense. Just allow journaling to open up something new in you. 9 minutes, 2 seconds to go. We are journaling. Journal prompt. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen. And you can, we have the journal prompt that we get, but you may have an inspiration that says, actually, I want to write about something else. Do it. Do it. That is welcome here as well. Do it. All right. 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go. We are journaling. Mute myself while I'm coughing. We are journaling. We are journaling 7 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Mm. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go. We are journaling. Hey, Lucci4196, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Who do you appreciate and why? Hi, Sue. It's so good to see you, sunshine. So glad to have your presence. So good to have your presence. What's up, Naturally Sassy? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We're journaling about who do we appreciate. Feel free to put it in the chat. And if you want, say why. Danny Lopez, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. 2 minutes, 4 seconds to go. We're journaling. One minute, 1 second to go. We're journaling. 3 seconds to go. Oh, okay. In your heart. Okay, just writing my last words. Okay, we did it. We did it. We have tapped in on this 222 day of Saturday morning tapping. We have shown up for ourselves. We've shown up with each other. And so powerful on this day of trusting, right? Such a powerful tap in today. All right. So, as I do every Saturday, I share what I wrote. Feel free. You don't have to, but if something occurred to you that you want to share about today's journal prompt, or if there's an aha moment you had today that you want to share, feel free. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Or maybe you're watching the Saturday morning tap in, you're watching a recording, because these recordings, did you guys know the recordings are saved over on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles? I keep the recordings over there. So maybe you are watching one of the recordings. Feel free, add to the conversation. There is no time and space in intentionality. I'm just saying, there is no time and space when we set our intentions. They apply for you right now, wherever you are right now. So feel free. And okay, so let's see. Nora, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Nora wrote, I appreciate God for always being there, even when I didn't believe. I listed a bunch of others in this writing as well, but appreciating God, that omnipresence that is everywhere, evenly present. There is no spot where God is not, and no time where God is not. God is always there. And Nora is saying, I appreciate God for always being there, even when she didn't believe. Waiting there, holding that space of faith, saying, but you do believe, and there's more for you to believe. God says, whenever you're ready, I am ready. Thank you for sharing that, Nora. Ooh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. It really opened up something for me as well, just thinking about that. For someone who may not who may be having a challenging time believing in God or believing in good, the possibility of good. It's right there, right where you are. Right where you are. Nora is a witness because there was a time when she couldn't believe it, but then a moment happened where her eyes were opened and was like, wow, God has been here all this time. Good has been here all this time. All right. And that blesses me, and I know that that is blessing someone else. So this is what I wrote today. I'm just giving you guys a second if anyone else wants to share. All right, and here we go. And so, you know what? I realized that I changed appreciate to grateful, but guess what? It's my journal. Okay. I can write whatever I want. But this is what I wrote. This is what I felt inspired to write, you guys. Okay. All right. I am grateful for so many people. I am grateful for my Saturday morning tap-in community. All right. Okay. All right. That's y'all. Okay. This space that we hold every Saturday. I am grateful for each story that is shared. I am grateful for each person that sends a heart or a like, each person that shares the video, each person that stops by to say hi. We showed up today. We showed up for each other today. We took a moment to witness each other, to affirm the good. Why is this important? Because we matter. How we feel is important. Community is important. Someone else to say that you're not alone matters. Someone to celebrate the good with you matters. Someone to cheer you on when you're going through a tough time matters. Someone to help hold the space of love in your heart matters. Y'all, I'm telling you, I didn't know I was going to write that. I just let the journal prompt take me down on the page, and I let my heart speak. I let my heart speak, you guys, and that's what I love about journaling. It just opens up a space for you to know yourself more. Woo! May you know yourself more today. May you know how awesome you are today. There's so much about ourselves. There's so much about you that we don't even know. May you get to know more of the good of who you are. Belina, good morning, Queen, right back at you. And when you get to know all the good that is in you, may you be able to share it with someone you come in contact with today. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for tuning in to today's Saturday morning tap-in. Thank you guys for holding the space for my strength and my health to get through this tap-in today. I'm affirming that my health continues to get better and better, right? I'm grateful for a strong immune system. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, we fought that flu and we won. Okay, winning. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I will see you all next Saturday for Saturday morning tap-in. All right, be well, be intentional. Expect all those good intention seeds that we planted. Expect to see it when you go out there today. All right, see you next Saturday.